Okay, so this base has this protruding feature in the middle, which we're going to create. And we don't see it very well here, but this protruding bit, it's also an added piece of timber that goes through the middle. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to double click on the piece. So now I know that I am inside the piece and I can edit it because I have this dotted line that it's hovering around the piece. And I'm going to grab again my tape measure, and I want to find the middle point between here and here. So I already know that between here and here is 160. So let's check that. Yes, effectively 160. So I want to create this middle point at halfway. So that will be 80. So type 80, press enter. And I'm going to create the lines that allow me to guide the thickness of the timber that's going to go in the middle. So I'm going to click on the middle line and go to the side and type 9.5, which is half of 19, and then 9.5 at the other side as well, for a total of 19 from here to here. Okay, so now we will proceed by tracing the lines and then click on the other end. And we know that we are drawing a correct line because we are following the red axis. So it highlights in red, and we're going from one edge to the next. And if we zoom in, we can tell that we have completed the trace. So that's why it's so important to make sure that you are actually in the intersection. And then there is the intersection. All right. And what we want to do is to draw a line that goes all the way down. Those lines along the base, we need to make sure we trace those lines through the edge at the front. So we're going to find that point and make sure that you are on the blue axis. See how it highlights blue? If I move away, it means I'm not drawing on the correct plane. If the line turns black or disappears, I'm not drawing in the correct plane. So you want to make sure you're drawing along the blue, green, or red line respectively, depending on where you're located. Okay, and we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So to turn around like this, you click on the orbit tool and just orbit around it like that. I recommend you always zoom in so you know what you are positioning your elements, and now you are ready to extrude this. So I'm going to extrude this section, and the distance will be 45. If you look at the drawing, you will see that it is 45. So we're going to type in 45, and now we're going to draw this profile, which is like a little curve there. So in order to do that profile, I'm going to add some guidelines. I'm going to click on this edge and then click on 50. Okay, so we got 3 sections of 15, and we're going to start creating the curve. So I'm going to grab the arc tool again. So I'm going to click on the end point and click on the intersection, and then drag on the face, and it's going to be about 12. Yep. I'm going to add another measurement from this edge down. It's going to be 20. Okay. So I'm going to go from that end point to that guide point and then pull up 5.5. Okay. Yep. Okay. And now I'm going to click on that guide point and that edge and that intersection, and then that's going to be 4. Okay, so we have a nice curve that is similar to what we have on the design. And now what we need to do is get rid of these walls. So in order to do that, we're going to use the push-pull tool. So click on the push-pull tool, click on the wall that you want to get rid of. Once you hit that where it says offset limited to 19, I'm going to click and then do the same with the rear one. So you can see that I have this here, so I can click on it, click on the top, and then go down, click on the top and then go down until I meet that intersection. And then do the same with the other side. Click on it. And go down on line. Okay. And we can see if it worked. Yep,